Man, I don't know, guys. Listen, I'm usually in a good mood. I'm usually smiling and everything, but listen, bro. We got to talk about something serious today, man. All right. Sarah Boone, Suitcase Sarah, if you will, right, has been given another DR, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know what a DR is, that is what you call a disciplinary report. I am distraught right now. I'm really beat up about it. I'm fucked up about it, bro. Sarah Boone is experiencing probably her third disciplinary report since being in prison, and it's really just ruining my day, bro. And she's going to tell us all about it, because this is a serious situation. She might even lose her status in the little program that they gave her for rehabilitation. She might lose her place because of this, guys. Man, listen. Curse those people over there in Florida who are attacking Sarah Boone, bro. This is not just, this is not right. And today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to talk about it. Sarah Boone with another disciplinary report, unjust, of course. Let's go ahead and check this thing out. And let's see what Peter, I love you. Let's see what Peter can do to alleviate the situation, because we all know that Peter is Sarah Boone's unofficial fucking husband at this point. Let's go ahead and check this thing out, man. I love you guys. I love you just as much as Sarah loves Peter. Let's do it.
Hello. Do you have a moment?
5 to 10 minutes.
Peter, this is very important. So I need you to actually physically listen to what I'm saying, okay?
Okay.
As opposed to what other time? I need you to actually physically listen to what I'm saying, okay? This is important, Peter. Bitch, you got in trouble again, okay? Not that important. Not that important, because it seems like you're going to be getting in trouble very often. So let's just be real with one another. Not that important. Peter, I need you to actually listen to me, because this is actually important. Bitch, all Peter does is be attentive to you. I've never really seen too many times where Peter is just dismissive of what Sarah is saying, okay? So stop treating him like a fucking 11-year-old who has ADHD, okay? This is a grown man who knows how to focus on the situation. Over here talking to him like a kid. Crazy work. But Peter's just going to take it because he's a nice guy and he's trying to get a story. Let's run it. Let's continue.
Thank you for using
Hello. Do you have a moment?
5 to 10 minutes.
Peter, this is very important. So I need you to actually physically listen to what I'm saying, okay?
Okay.
Like, this is important.
Okay.
I will get back to the other, but I need to tell you this.
Are you okay?
No.
What's up?
Okay, please listen.
Please
so
listen,
I was
child.
Just called down to the captain's office, and I have a walking VR, which means that they can remove me completely from the program that I am in, which means no air conditioning, take away my game time, take away my visitation rights, take away my commissary rights. And this is all because it was my misunderstanding that I could take my tablet with me to my legal phone call I had on Thursday.
Now let's just whoa. Take a minute. Let's just take a minute real quick. How are you going to have a misunderstanding that you were not supposed to have the tablet in the room, right? You thought it was allowed. They said it wasn't. How does that misunderstanding come about? It sounds like that's on some bullshit. You knew. Listen, guys, we all know those kids in high school who try to scrape past the rules and try to get the higher grade by doing little backhanded techniques. You knew that that tablet wasn't allowed. Now they caught you using the tablet because you're fucking stupid. The whole thing is, break the rules, just don't get caught, right? You knew those rules. You knew that was against the rules. You still did it. You got caught. And now you want to blame the system because they're enforcing those rules on you. come on, bro. You cannot convince me that someone as educated and understanding as Sarah Boone didn't know that that shit was illegal to bring into the courtroom. She snuck the tablet in, did what she had to do, and she thought that nobody was going to know this. Don't come over here to Peter talking about some unjust behavior. Fuck all that. You knew exactly what you were doing, in my opinion. But let's continue though, because the sob story gets a lot sadder. Now, hold on, listen. You might want to take the word from AG Tactical with our new sponsor today called Money Pilot. All right. Money Pilot's an app that you could download on your phone that allows you to claim class action lawsuits that you're eligible for. And it's automatic. I always bring up Yahoo with the class action lawsuit that was able to net me $325 just by looking into it. So if you guys are interested, make sure you go download it. And I'm pretty sure you're going to like it.
I don't even know what to say to that.
So one moment, please listen, okay? I don't have that much time with you.
Okay.
So they called me down to the captain's office. They are accusing me of lying to DOC staff, saying that I said that Miss Santiago told me that I could take my tablet. I told her, I said, I do not mean to be argumentative, but in all of my emails and messages and inmate request forms and working with you, that I had the understanding at one point that I could take my tablet with me because the OC does not allow me to have physical copies of anything. So that is my charge. They are threatening to kick me out of my program,
and they should kick you out of your program, because what I'm starting to realize is that Sarah Boone really enjoys her program. She has a lot of value to the program that she's in right now. Y'all should take her out of that program immediately because she's taking you as a fucking fool. I'm just being honest. She's taking you as a fucking fool, and the more you give her, it's like the saying goes, you give them an inch, they take a mile. You give Sarah Boone a mile, she takes 100 miles. You know what I'm saying? She's going to push as hard as she can. If you don't cut her off and give her strong, stringent rules, she's going to step over the whole system. And that's what Sarah's been doing her entire life. She doesn't respect the rules. So now she got caught. Oh my God, Peter, you have to help me. Oh no, it's just so unjust. No, the fuck it's not. Right? Now listen, again, I don't know what the fuck the Third Rail True Crime is doing at this point. Who gives a fuck? But as long as they're releasing videos, I'm going to be covering it. I just wish they would release them in a timely manner, because it seems like we're getting further into Sarah Boone's saga. And the further we get into her saga, the more spooky Third Rail True Crime gets. But, you know, that's not my opinion. It's not my business, right? But it does seem like she's starting to bulldoze over them like they don't even exist. And maybe that might be the reason why they don't want to release these calls, because it makes them look bad. Who knows? But let's continue.
take everything with it. I have a DR meeting on Tuesday or Thursday.
It's called a what? A BR?
A DR.
D like
Big
dog, R.
Ah, okay,
Disciplinary report.
got it.
Disciplinary, brother.
So, Peter, I need for you to help me decide if this is something that you should send an email to Miss Santiago, because they asked me if I had any witnesses. And I said, I have someone who can vouch for me, and me not lying, but misunderstanding why I brought my tablet. I did not lie.
You lied. You didn't misunderstand it. You knew tablets weren't allowed. You know how to read. You know how to write. It's been proven. You have very decent cursive. You know how to read. You know how to write. Don't come over here with that bullshit talking about you didn't understand. Bitch, miss me with that shit, in all honesty. To be honest with you, but let's keep going. She misunderstood. Let's just take it as she misunderstood. Okay, cool.
I misunderstood that I could take it with me. After trying to speak to Miss Voss, Warden Baker, Miss Santiago, and everyone else, it was my understanding I could take my
Unfortunately, this call ended abruptly. The following call occurs immediately after. Let's continue.
Okay. Call ended. Let's keep going.
Of Corrections Institution.
Thank you for using Global Tellink.
I know you're busy.
No, it's okay.
Are you positive?
Yeah, I'm positive. Sorry. Okay, so talk to me.
Okay, well, I can't talk loud because everybody's listening.
Okay.
So, they're accusing me of lying, and I didn't lie. I misunderstood from all of the emails that you and me have sent, the inmate request forms, everything that we've been working on to try to get my case documents. And
You thought that Miss Santiago approved it and said, yes, you can do it. And that's what you told the lady when you went to go into the room, and you just misunderstood. Okay.
correct.
Okay, and have they talked to Miss Santiago yet?
I tried to do so after and before my call, but they would not let me. So I wrote her an inmate request form, and I stopped by her office afterwards, and I said, Miss Santiago, I know that I'm not able to speak to you about this right now, but I have sent you, I'm sending you an inmate request form. So the next thing I know, I'm being called down to the captain's office on a Saturday in the middle of the day, saying that I have a walking VR and that I'm going to be removed from the program.
You think Miss Santiago thinks that you tried to throw her under the bus or something?
Exactly.
Well, you got to talk to Miss Santiago and just say, I totally misheard.
I've already tried doing that, and I even, on my statement that I wrote today, I had to write a statement with the officers surrounding me, staring at me.
This is the collaboration of man. Listen, this is a group of people who don't have any. I can't even think of the word. They don't have any self-respect. They don't have anything. Just go over there and beg Miss Santiago to spare you. Sarah Boone doesn't have any self-respect at all. Okay, she's gonna lie, she's gonna cheat, she's gonna steal, and when she gets caught, she's gonna do anything she can to make it seem like she's the victim. At the end of the day, that is absolute and utter bullshit. Shout out Miss Santiago for pinning Sarah's ass down the way she did, because if you give Sarah Boone an inch, she's gonna take a mile. And I feel like the prison guards in the jail, they know this at this point. This is a fucking leech. She's a termite. She's nothing good to society. So we're just gonna let her fizzle out. Shit is crazy, but let's keep going.
At me, and I said that I want to write my statement and I want to say it in regards to my hearing. They have a hearing for this.
Okay, well, that's not good. Well, I guess it's kind of out of your hands. I mean, you're doing everything you can possibly do, right? I mean, what else are you going to be able to do?
Well, I didn't. This was me asking you. I was wanting to get your input.
Okay.
Because of you being familiar with all of the communication and you know all of the communication and everything that we've been trying to do,
Yeah.
Is it something where maybe that you can send an email, or should we just wait and see what happens?
I mean, look, I'm happy to send it because I remember speaking with you and you saying to me on the call, you said, yeah, I specifically said, hey, are you allowed to go in there with the tablet? And I think you said you weren't sure, but Miss Santiago said yes. Or you said Miss Santiago said you could, because I remember I was like, oh, you got to write all this down, and you were like, no, you were like, I can bring my tablet in. So I know that you were under the assumption that you could bring it in.
Listen, I will leave you alone because I know it is Saturday, but this is extremely important to me because everything's going to be taken away from me.
It doesn't matter, it's Saturday, I'm working, so.
Okay, well, whenever you have, however, a little bit of time that you can dedicate, can you please draft your email and send it to me first to make sure it's okay? But yes, word is assumption, and the miscommunication from you, me, everybody else that was involved.
Well, yeah, I mean, I didn't communicate with her at all. Honestly, I don't really know how, me saying that, I don't know how much that's going to help. But, I mean, I'm happy to do it if you think it will help. I just don't want to piss anybody off.
Well, that's why I was asking first
and
because
then get
my
like,
thing is though,
and then have her
but
be
you
like,
all,
oh,
but you guys,
yeah, go ahead.
I know, but she knows that how much you've been trying to help me with getting my documents. In between, like somehow one way or another, between the communication between you and me, you and her and me, and then all three of us together, like I don't know how directly I came about from it. So I just thought from the point
Well,
of us
I
trying to
never,
get all of
but
this.
I never talked to her about it. I never
Well,
asked
not
her
about that
about it.
directly.
Yeah.
Not about that directly, but in the communication between the three of us, somehow I came to the understanding that yes, I could, and that's why it wasn't even that big of a deal.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
let me
she's
whip
a
up a
liar.
draft and I'll shoot
Yeah,
it.
she's a liar. And I'll tell you what, she has all these people coming in to, try to support her, try to come to bat for her and all this other bullshit. They're going to get caught up themselves, okay? Because at the end of the day, she knew that she was not supposed to bring that tablet into the damn courtroom. So, in my opinion, everybody else around her is just wasting their fucking time. None of this shit matters because we all know that she's still going to get this disciplinary report. She's still probably going to get kicked out from the program, and it is what it is. But again, Sarah Boone is going to do this thing to where she inflates her situation up to the point to where it feels like it's more important than anything else in the world. So she'll probably get these dumbasses to go and help her, but at the end of the day, it's gonna be a waste of time. I promise you it's gonna be a waste of time. As it's always been. Sarah Boone is nothing else but a waste of time if you guys didn't realize.
It over to you tonight when I get. I'm not home. I'm not going to be back till later. But once I get home, I'll whip it up and send it to you. So keep your eyes peeled.
Well, I mean, think about it
Yeah,
between
I
now and
will.
if you even can. And I mean, if it's something that I think you should you think that you should or should not, it's kind of one of those like sleep on it kind of things. But between
Yeah.
now and tonight,
Yeah. 100%. Okay.
and I can't even begin to tell you. Do you hear me? Like I
Yeah.
can't begin to tell you.
Yeah. So the pretrial conference went well, though, huh?
Well, I mean, we got half of our motions were granted. My financial affidavit was granted, and then the
Yeah.
sanctions for not including me in the mandatory
Attorneys.
meeting of attorneys.
And the other thing too is when the judge is asking you for your parenting plan, which just the way it was written really kind of leads one to believe that she's very open to you submitting a parenting plan for her consideration.
Yes, I have to do that.
Yeah.
Listen,
So
Peter, listen.
that was really positive.
Yes, it was, and you have to understand, you were not in there with me with that on this call with the tablet, looking up everything and saying everything that I did. The fact that she listened to me and she awarded us this 30 days extra to actually get this.
She awarded us, Sarah. Listen, it's not that deep, bro. You're in here by yourself. She awarded us? No. Peter has a family. Julian doesn't even give a fuck about you in general, right? Julian doesn't give a fuck about you doing his own thing. Pete has a family. She didn't award us, Sarah. She awarded you, right? And you're trying to like connect that into Peter and Julian as if you guys are some big power team. No, the fuck you're not. You're over here swimming in the ocean all by yourself. You know what Peter and Julian are? They're the scientists that are on the really big ship studying you and saying, "Oh no, we can't intercept the situation. We can't interact. We just have to record the findings because we would ruin nature's, you know what I mean? That's what they are. They're viewing you as you drown. Okay? This is not a we effort. This is you drowning in the ocean, and Peter and Julian is just over here watching it happen and writing some notes. She's over here talking like this is some type of a collaborative effort. Bitch, no the fuck it's not. I promise you it's not. Sarah Boone, folks. Sarah Boone, ladies and gentlemen. You can't make this shit up.
Done. So with that reward, Peter, if ever you have helped me with something, I have to have help with this. It has to be on point. It has to be good. It has to be worthy. And you know too that I'm being transported to county jail.
Yeah, I know.
Starting to work on the transporter.
I know.
This is
So I will help you as much as I possibly can. But I do have to go right now, Sarah. But I'll shoot you
I know.
I'll shoot you that email, and we'll circle up and
That's fine.
yeah,
I'll call you tomorrow sometime.
All right, sounds good.
Thank you.
All right, take care.
Yeah, I mean, shit. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think Peter's just over here for the sole purpose of Sarah Boone's prosperity, right? Or do you think he's just trying to make a buck off of the situation, right? It's really funny that Sarah Boone is over here. I mean, pushing the issue like we're best friends. We're all one the same. We're working together. This is good for us, not for just you. This is good for the whole team. It's anything but that, Sarah. These guys are over here to make a couple of dollars off of you and move the fuck on. I guess she never really understood the real world. But anyways, guys, you already know what time it is, man. I appreciate y'all for coming out. I will be keeping eyes on this whole Sarah Boone recording situation if these guys decide to even drop anything else from here. But until then, stay inside, stay safe. I love y'all. Peace.